Your country has recorded remarkable achievements since independence, becoming a model of democracy, stability, and rule of law. Significantly, successive governments in Botswana have been able to manage the profits of their natural resources to the betterment and development of the country. This is something that many in the continent may consider emulating. Your Excellency, we are greatly honored to host you, Mr. President, on the occasion of the third session of the Binational Commission between our two countries. Our BNC is an important platform that helps to consolidate bilateral cooperation existing between our sister countries. Most importantly, it is a platform we use to provide strategic direction to our relations. Furthermore, the BNC helps us to think together and thus shape our national development plans accordingly. Your Excellency, it is a fact that because of our geographical proximity, our historical and cultural ties, cooperation between our two countries spans across a broad spectrum of areas. These include trade, health, energy, water, justice, immigration, culture, transport, science and technology, defense and security, agriculture, tourism, minerals, education, as well as sports and recreation. Growing our economic ties and investments is fundamental for both our countries, as these will help to eradicate poverty, unemployment, and underdevelopment. We note with appreciation the growing cross-border investment by our private sectors. We need to prioritize economic diversification and manufacturing in order to grow our economies and create job opportunities. Your Excellency, at this point, I would like to highlight the excellent cooperation in one important field, and that is in science and technology, particularly the Square Kilometre Array project. This project has placed our scientists and students at the forefront of research in astronomy, engineering, and information and communication technologies. In this regard, we note with great appreciation and satisfaction the increasing number of Botswana students and enrolled at our universities. Your Excellency, we meet during a difficult period when our region faces a serious and persistent drought and water shortages. The drought will result in significantly reduced crop production throughout Southern Africa. This will have a far-reaching impact on food security and food prices. It is therefore vital that we fast-track our work on the Lesotho Highlands Water Transfer Project in an effort to address the water shortage crisis. As SADC, we need to explore the possibility of hosting a special summit to discuss the drought and solutions thereof. We also need to work diligently on the implementation of the SADC industrialization strategy and regional indicative strategic development plan to create regional value chains and manufacturing capacities. Key in this regard is a need to identify and prioritize projects that will have a regional and cross-border dimension. Critically important is also the need to enhance our cooperation in border management to combat cross-border crimes such as rhino and elephant poaching. Your Excellency, some of our countries in the region and continent continue to face political and security challenges. We need to continue working together in the maintenance of peace, security, and stability. Let me conclude by once more welcoming our esteemed guests from our sister republic and neighbor, Botswana. I look forward to our deliberations on the report of our ministers. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. I also have the honor to invite His Excellency President Hamayan Hama to deliver his remarks. Mr. President. Yes, sir.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of South Africa, Mr. Jacob Zuma, the Honorable Cabinet Ministers from Botswana and South Africa, our High Commissioners to the two countries, senior government officials from Botswana and South Africa. I wish to thank you very much, Your Excellency, for the very kind words of welcome that you have extended to me and my delegation. And I would like to say at this stage that I fully endorse all the remarks you made about the level of cooperation we have achieved between our two countries. We indeed are very delighted to be here once again in South Africa, a country that we all know we share a special bond of friendship by virtue of our geography, history, and cultural ties. We are here to foster even closer cooperation between the governments and the people of Botswana and South Africa. Let me also express our gratitude for the wonderful hospitality that has been extended to us. As you have recalled, Mr. President, we did indeed celebrate our 50th anniversary of our independence. although we were celebrating the strides that we have made since we gained independence in 1966, we also took the opportunity to reflect on the path ahead. Our Golden Jubilee coincided with the end of Botswana's Vision 2016 and the launch of a new 20-year vision to the year 2036. Our friends in the region, South Africa included, contributed in one way or the other towards our development that we have achieved so far. And as we move forward with the new vision, close collaboration with our strategic partners like South Africa will be fundamental in order for us to reach our targets for that year. Your Excellency, our meeting here today for the third session of this binational commission offers us an invaluable opportunity to review the state of our bilateral relations as well as progress made in deepening collaboration, especially in critical areas of our respective economies. This important platform also enables us to exchange views on bilateral, regional, and international issues, which have a bearing on the development and prosperity of our respective countries. It goes without saying that this meeting also is an opportune moment for our two countries to devise strategies for tackling the common challenges that confront us as neighbors whose economies are mutually interdependent. This will ultimately enable us to consolidate the political and social economic gains that we have achieved so far, which are geared towards improving the living standards of all our people. I'm pleased to note that since our last meeting in November 2014, officials in respective sectors have been engaged in efforts towards implementation of the commitments that we made then. We should also commend those senior officials for convening 2 midterm reviews in May 2015 and in August this year as a follow-up on our agreed commitments. Consequently, there has been commendable progress made in the various areas. In conclusion, Your Excellency, I believe we can now look forward, as you have said, to our ministers as they present their detailed report on progress made by the respective sectors since our last meeting. And I'd like to commend them, the ministers and officials who are up until the very late hours of yesterday and early hours of this morning in order to make their reports complete. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. We've now come to the end of the opening session. I now invite the media to take leave. Thank you.